I put it, which is Indonesia. It should be a real enthralling game. One change for the Malaysian lineup all the way through this tournament means he keeps his place. As for Indonesia, if it isn't broken in the studio, building this game up to what should be quite a fantastic occasion. Both of these sides looking to Indonesia one, and I can get who has just ran from the studio here into the commentary position. Now, what do you think, Sass? We've seen Indonesia blow Malaysia away in that first game of this tournament. Repeat of the same, or have Malaysia learnt a lesson?
Of course, they're sure that they have the home advantage. They know how Indonesia line up. They must see what happens in Indonesia.
Don't forget the second leg coming up in 3 days' time, a game that you can catch live here on Star Sports. We're concentrating on the first fixture, though, and there is Raja Gopal, who has turned around the fortune of the riddle, a man with vast experience who knows what this is all about and knows how important it is.
Team and plans well for this competition, so it's all left to the players now. There's only so much a coach can do from the sideline. He's just left to his players.
As you can see, it's the white shirts that are falling all over the middle of the park, but putting the challenge in. Amrul Hadi chasing and trying to make things happen. Final first leg. And we have quality delivered into the box. That's what Mohamed Safi will be hoping for. Bobbles and bounces around, and a long-range shot gets ballooned over the top, and you can hear there the disappointment from the goal, as you can see, going absolutely ballistic because they've won a corner. And are we going to see quality from Firman Utina? He's tried to bend that into goal. There's no question about that. You could see the way that he struck that. He was asking a question there of Khairul Fahmi. Comes yet again and shows that his confidence is on you, but that's an awful mistake. And a real opportunity there for Safi to make it one. Well, dear, oh dear, oh dear. Great goalkeeping from Harrison. He just bowled the ball out to the defender, who completely gave...
Only got themselves to blame because they lost the ball in midfield like they did in the first game of this competition. And this time around, Ahmad Bustomi couldn't find the back of the net because Indonesia had a glorious opportunity to take a lead here.
Waiting for the runs. Firman Utina drills it to the far post. What an important header that was from Mohamed Fadli. This time electing to do what you said and keep possession. Sassi. Here's Okto. Okto looks for the little give and go. Here's Yonki on the turn. Sassi's here. Yonki has to keep it. Zulkifli. Firman Utina looks for Okto at the far post. Okto should have hit it first time. Straight into an offside position. Safi, nice ball forwards into Nur Sharrell. Nur Sharrell outline. Amrul Hadi dinked into the far post, but again Harrison. Of course that does happen, so of course 30 seconds extra at the end of this hard long-range shot. It's never really going to test the goalkeeper Khairul.
It'll be interesting to see how they line up in the second 45 minutes.
Will we see those changes in the second half? Will we see Bambang Pamungkas come on? Can he change the whole complexion of this game? Also, Irfan Bakdim. As it is, Malaysia are the ones that have asked the questions. Indonesia need to come out fighting in the second half. We've got half-time reaction with the guys in the studio and Andy Penders after these short messages.
Cheers from the Bukit Jalil Stadium as we get back to your match commentator, Paul Maxfield.
Thank you, Andy. Thank you, Shebby. Sassi has made the quick dash back to get into the commentary position with me, so we'll get his thoughts and comments in a minute, because it's Indonesia with Okto playing it just wide to Nasser, who gets his cross in, and it's a woeful head. Push through and claim a very important victory, but it's at the other end and the flag's gone up. Gonzalez, the sniffer, yet again pouncing on that. Too close to Gonzalez, but he stepped up in the nick of time. Here's Okto. Wants too much time on the ball. Okto again. What a lunge and what a challenge that was. It's broken to the edge of the box. Drill whistle trying to get him off. There's been a coming together and something happened off the ball here. And Harrison not happy at all. The linesman's seen it. No. Is it the lasers again? No, well, we don't want this. Harrison telling all the players to walk off. That is just not acceptable. All eyes are on Mohamed Muslim. Now, if there's something's happened off the ball here, he could find himself in real bother. All the players coming off the pitch, it is the lasers then, so that's fair. And they're just saying, look, we can't go on with this. And this decision should have been made early in the game. and it should have been dealt with by now. The official spotted it early doors, so goodness knows what's going to happen here. Well, you can see there Ahmad Bustami trying to calm down the Indonesian fans, and you can see there the referee Tomat Masaki just saying there to the Malaysian players, look, enough's enough, we can't deal with this anymore. And you can see they're just trying to ask the crowd to calm themselves down, and probably now making a mountain out of a molehill, because it should have been dealt with in the first 5 minutes of this match.
Absolutely, because that's the reason why Rajagopal can't.
They're just making the announcement now, Sassi, and telling the fans to stop it.
Yeah, well, you can see both sets of coaches just trying to talk to each other, saying it can't.
Police that do go to these games up in at the Bukit Jalil Stadium for some magnificent events, as they're now firing fireworks into the middle of the pitch. To any of the players, the referee has every right to pull the players off the pitch and just say, no, we're not having this.
Well, I'll tell you what, that's just ridiculous, because there's a...
I'm sure you wouldn't if you were walking down the road like a laser pointed in your eyes.
Not at all.
Particularly the way, it's a shame, because this tournament has been played in such good ilk, and the way that the whole tournament has transpired has been quite phenomenal. I mean, who would have thought that a qualifier forwards, and that's good solid defending again there from Malaysia. They needed to get bodies behind the goal and behind the ball, and they did on that occasion.
I tell you what, almost getting caught out there, Malaysia. They were too eager to go forward and just really forgot their
real
defensive
mistake
duties.
there, and a chance here. Nur Sharul pulls it back, and it's a simple tap-in. It's all come from the mix-up of the lasers, and you can see Hamka trying to run the ball out of play, but Mohamed Safi becomes the hero of the hour.
Well, just a break, taking its toll here, in my opinion. Players
are allowed to continue, and Malaysia with an opportunity here. The challenge is flying in. Mohamed Safi gets a little 1-2, gets a return, and Harrison's messed it up, and it's headed.
Need to push forward and try and get that second goal, because they've got the spring in the step.
Oh, great skill there, and a wonderful effort whipped in from Mohamed Safi, and as it was, coming in on the edge of the box was the substitute, Ashari. Well, Indonesia have gone to pot. There's no question about that. Malaysia at some stage has to, because if they get a goal, it's not all over. That much we do know, but it's not over yet for Malaysia. Nur Sharul with a little give and go. Nur Sharul, great feet, and it's just broken free there to Safi, who shoots, and it's just wide. Well, you can see how an important header. Musa with the ball forwards, nice little layoff. Real chance here for Indonesia, pulled just wide. Irfan with the link-up play, just laying it off, and it is the substitute there, the number 14, Alif Suyano, who got into a wonderful position and had a real chance there to add to his international tally of 3 goals, but pulls his shot just wide.
Very, very good link-up play between the both substitutes. Irfan Bakin just putting it onto the path of Alif Suyano, who should have at least hit the target and give Indonesia an opportunity to get back into this game.
But Malaysia still pouring forwards. Nur Sharul trying to make things happen. Kuna now with the ball wide. He's got his skipper just outside him. Safi elects just to keep possession. Clipped in dangerously. Free header! It's 3! Malaysia have taken a 3-0 lead against... Oh, sorry, Malaysia have taken a 3-0 lead against Indonesia. Safi with the header. Mohamed Safi, unmarked, self-destruct. Oh, a little nutmegs to boot as well. Great play there.
Talk about confidence within Malaysia.
And here they go again. A real opportunity. Harrison with the save. Mahali, the man that had been brought in, the right back, can play in midfield. Past them at the Bungkano in the opening game of this tournament. Long range shot skips in towards Khairul Fahmi, but absolutely no problem for him. Alif Suyano has looked like a bright spark since his player. Indonesia, well, taking one too many touches. Kuna goes past the keepers and a penalty. Nur Sharul fires up. Malaysian camera crew and the Malaysian producer a little bit slow. Gets caught in possession. Hamka, and that's going to be it. There is the full-time whistle, and it's been a real comprehensive display from Malaysia. Absolutely brilliant throughout that second.